Hi Youth Careers Collective, I'm here with Ellie and she is a brand and marketing specialist at Clough We Build.
So I'm the brand and marketing specialist at Clough. It's mainly a graphic design role, so a lot of my job is policing the brand, making sure that it's being used in the correct ways. I do a lot of design work, creating artwork for like brochures, social media posts, merchandise. So I actually studied a visual arts degree at uni straight after finishing high school. I was really into art, so that's what I wanted to do. I ended up majoring in design, which is what led me into graphic design. And yeah, I guess that just naturally fell into marketing. I've always been interested in art, and I guess, you know, when I was younger, looking at what do I want to do, there wasn't a lot to choose from that was practical, you know, in terms of art.
Yeah.
So yeah, graphic design was just something that I chose, and yeah, I've never regretted it. Yeah, so when I finished uni, I first started working as a junior graphic designer at a sign printing company. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of real estate marketing materials like brochures, real estate signs, and we did everything. So from the design of everything to also printing out like brochures and everything. So it was a good experience because you really got to see the whole process, which I think is very important. Like, you know, as a graphic designer, knowing what it's going to look like at the end and how it gets there. So I worked there for about 5 years, and then I kind of just fell into a tendering job at Clough, where I did use a bit of graphic design skills, but I also got to learn a lot more about the company, like how the company ran, more about the industry, yeah, just about Clough as a whole, which I thought was really great. I was there for 8 years in the tendering team. And then, yeah, I moved to the marketing team about 7 years ago. We're now the communications, community and stakeholder engagement team. Yeah, and I love my role. So the tendering team works on winning work for the company. So I was a proposals coordinator in the team, which was putting the bids together and making it look nice, making sure the information was correct. Yeah, so that was a bit of a mixed sort of role where there was design work involved because you want it to look really presentable, but there was also a lot of learning the content, which was great because you really do learn a lot about the company that way. So when I was 16, I actually wanted to be a police officer or an artist. And obviously those were probably not well suited to me. So yeah, I guess I did a lot of thinking, like what can I practically do that I'm going to enjoy? And that was graphic design. Yeah, so I'm glad I chose it. A lot of my job is updating brochures, making sure that everything's still up to date and relevant. Yeah, I guess and you know, when you see social media posts and stuff, like all the graphics that go into that, I guess images that you'd see on like websites, you know, the bit of photo editing. Yeah, I guess just like everything that gets produced for Clough that has to look good is what we pretty much work on.
So I guess we'll have to check out Clough's social media to see.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You do.
Probably that. Trying to think of what you want to do, like your end goal. It's going to be a journey. Like you can't just fall into it. You know, you can't get out of uni expect to be like, you know, a senior graphic designer. Like you really have to work your way through everything. And you know, there's going to be jobs that you have to do that you might not necessarily, you know, you don't want to do it because it's not exactly what you'd envisioned you'd be doing. But I guess getting as much skills and knowledge as you can along the way is going to be beneficial for you. So yeah, it's definitely, your career is a journey.